First pitch moments away in Pittsburgh. The Cubbies and Buccos next. Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. And you see Derek Jeter make his way to the box as we are just about set for baseball.
Shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And Jeter's going to have himself a base hit to get this one underway.
Well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. First batter of the game, he's all over this pitch and lines it to center field for a leadoff single to get things started.
Marco Scutaro will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Albert Pujols will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Shallow center. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Alcides Escobar will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Lee Ruddy with the 0-1. And here's a fastball called for strike 2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Castro able to look it in, and that's a frustrating first out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. I mean, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
So the base is empty here with one away, and here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The next 0-2. And this ball will be chopped foul. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Maybe a little question of whether this was going to stay fair or not, but you see, this is pretty much right over the bag at third and down the line.
Joey Votto will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. He's running towards second, and this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away. Jose Bautista is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
And from up here, it looked like there was some daylight between the runner and second base. But that's a tough throw for a catcher to make, and he winds up throwing it away.
Hunter is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
He might have been playing things a little cautious there at second base. That ball looked deep enough to me that he should have been thinking about advancing on it.
Salvador Perez will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Alfonso Soriano leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Alfonso Soriano.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
And in the past, he's had problems chasing that pitch. He sees it coming in letter high, and he just can't help himself.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Ruggiano is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Batting third baseman
Wilson Betamit will step in now. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Opposite field to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Jason Castro will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Will Middlebrooks will start things off in the bottom of the second.
third baseman.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting seventh, center fielder
Justin Ruggiano will get his first cuts here. First pitch on its way from Lee. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
And he jumps all over the breaking ball that time and drives it deep to left center field. It is away back there, and this one is out of here. Brian Dozier will stand in. And the first pitch to him is bounced out to Jeter at short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Erasmo Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home. Corey Hunter will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Hunter.
Now a sharply hit ball and maybe a chance to get that run right back as that's through into right field for a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
First pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Escobar, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Runner goes for second, and now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Derek Jeter will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
So we're runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And standing in, the fine second baseman, Marco Scutaro. Now a swing and a chance for Middlebrooks down at third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Leading out for the Pirates, the shortstop,
And a fastball hit in the air now out toward the left fielder, Soriano. 1 pitch, 1 away. Jason Worth will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Scutaro will look this one in for out number 2.
Yeah, cut fastball right there, and that's exactly what it's designed to do. Keep that ball right off the sweet spot of the bat, and that's going to turn into a little looper.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And this would be a good bounce-back inning for him. He's looked a little shaky here in these first few innings, so a 1-2-3 inning would be just what the doctor ordered.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Albert Pujols will lead things off this inning for the Cubbies with Alfonso Soriano scheduled behind him on deck. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys. And obviously, no exception here because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up at second with a leadoff double.
Alfonso Soriano will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. For Albert, he's at second with his second double of this young season. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt, and as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game.
Well, we know this is a guy on the mound that doesn't like to waste a lot of pitches. He's coming right after his man on an 0-2 pitch, but this one's just a little bit more of a cement mixer. A lot of spin, but no action. So this is a good swing right here, and he's going to drive in a run with it.
Wilson Betamit will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Soriano holding, now the pitch. And there goes Soriano. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Under it now to put it away is Middlebrooks for the first out. Jason Castro will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Runners off for second. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And perfect execution there as the hit and run yields a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Torrey Hunter will dig in. He singled his first time around. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Roger Bernardina will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Now a bullet to first, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. Jose Bautista will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Jose.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Soriano is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
The catcher, number 13,
Salvador Perez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. And he drops that one in for strike 2. Swing and a hard ground ball to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Pujols takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Justin Ruggiano. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, that's just a bad break right there. He made a good pitch. He probably should be out of this inning, but it winds up being an infield single.
Brian Dozier will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The 0-1 pitch is bounced on the ground to Jeter at shortstop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played. Cliff Lee will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Pitcher, Cliff Lee.
And here's a fastball that swung on and lifted down the left field line. There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning. Derek Jeter will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and Jeter's set down for the second out of the inning. Marco Scutaro will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or two.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
And see you later. That one is gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Hit hard to short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-2 Chicago. Erasmo Ramirez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Alcides Escobar will dig in now with a runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
Jason Ward will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Joey Votto will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way from Lee. And Lee will open the at-bat with a good changeup there for strike 1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a...
Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Jose Bautista will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. That's hard hit back up the middle. Throw to first by Jeter, and there's 1 gone. Salvador Perez. We'll see if he can have better luck here with runners still at second and third with 1 man out now. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Scutaro at second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
Will Middlebrooks is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Justin Ruggiano will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming, as that's going to do it tonight for Cliff Lee. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. R.A. Dickey is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Now the first pitch. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swung on and missed there by Ruggiano, and it's 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Tried to get him fishing at the knuckleball, but it's 1-2. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. He'll go to Scutaro for the force, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Alfonso Soriano will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Wilson Betamid will step forward now. Lined out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. The first pitch to him here is hit on the ground to the left side as he doesn't waste any time. That's into left for a base hit.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. He just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Jason Castro will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my loo there. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Sinker. 3-2 now. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you gotta make him put it in play.
And on 3-2, he delivers a line drive out to left center. That's going to split the defenders out there for extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
The second hit of the ball game for him right there. This one's an RBI triple, and he's in scoring position himself with just 1 away.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Torrey Hunter will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. And this is a base hit. So good hitting with the runner in scoring position, and the Cubs have tied things up.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner for third.
Roger Bernardina will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And Worth is under it now, and there are 2 away here. Don Kelly will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Don Kelly.
Runners on the move for second. Ball runs in on him here as this is flared out towards second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Hisashi Iwakuma is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Brian Dozier will stand in to lead things off here, and can you believe it? A tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k, and I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
In there, and it's even at 1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
And he's got to be saying, if only they were all this easy. Make a great pitch, get him to check his swing, and let that ball just pop right back to you.
Gerald Laird will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Gerald Laird.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah,
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. We'll see Derek Jeter when we come back, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tanner Sheppers is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. There you see Derek Jeter now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Cubs, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Boy, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Marco Scudero started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Line hard into left. Worth is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Albert Pujols will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swing hard liner to left center, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be a 1-2-3 inning, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double.
Alfonso Soriano will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Jason Worth will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. This for Scudero at second. And that will get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this will be fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Swinging a ground ball to first. Jeter. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. So he gets the ball rolling as they pull off the nice 3-6-1 double play.
Jose Bautista will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Here we go.
And he takes strike 2. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. This game remains tied at 6. Joel Peralta will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Wilson Betamid will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there, mistaken location, and he is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run. Justin Wilson is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Jason Castro will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning. Torrey Hunter will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch on the way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Lined hard toward short. Throw to first retires Hunter, and that's the second out of the inning. Roger Bernardina will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch is a fastball that's shot right back up the middle and on into center field for a base hit. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Omir Santos will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And there he goes towards second. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 7-6. Tim Hudson is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Salvador Perez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Leading off for the Pirates. Catcher.
Fouled back.
Salvador Perez.
Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And he misses there, 1-2. The pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Sometimes we use the phrase, runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop. Toss to Hudson's right on the money, and they get the out at first.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. In there for strike 1. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Brian Villarreal come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. So the shortstop Derek Jeter get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Now here's a swing and a ball hit out for Ruggiano in center field. And very quickly, 1 gone. Marco Scudero will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Albert Pujols will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And out of here! A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Career home run number 493, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Ruggiano will get there, and Brian Dozier will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Right there for strike 1.
How big was that run they just scored in the top of the 9th? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. You know, just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be, but none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You got to be careful.
Chris Nelson will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Lays off 1-0. Tries to go the other way with the curveball, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Hunter is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Alcides Escobar will stand in as their last chance now. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Jeter's got it, and the throw is dropped. My gracious. And as a result, they'll keep the inning alive here with 2 away.
Yeah, a real good effort there at first that doesn't quite save the error. You see how he's set up? He tries to pull this one into his midsection, but that ball had a little too much English on it. He can't make the play.
Jason Worth stands in as he looks at a called strike. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
You just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily. And now they're going to keep this game alive for at least one more batter.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And the Cubs were led tonight by the offensive exploits of this man, Albert Pujols. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.